Hello guys, welcome back to yet another episode from the BdoubleO Patreon server. I did just try out a different recording setting, but it didn't create a file, or if it did, it didn't create it where it's supposed to create it. So I'm redoing it once again in the old recording settings. I feel like it sometimes got a little bit framey, and that's mostly just because my laptop isn't, the newest laptop or the most expensive one. So, I hope it isn't bothering you. If you have any suggestions, especially for like the X-Story codecs and where I can find them or which one to use, I'd love to hear those out. But let's get into this video. We start off just staring at this little village, which is hardly even little anymore. It's mostly Chase, but I know Mr. Nismo built like that house, I believe, today. And it's great to have Chase back because he's a busy man and he hasn't been on a lot. But he did a lot of work in just in the couple of days that he's been kind of back. And what this village does, especially, which is what I really like about it, is it ties in a lot of areas. Previously we had kind of like this, like we still have, although it is improving here as well. It's just like random little buildings in, separated from each other, and it didn't give the feeling that this area was like a coherence. Sure, let's go with that. You can pick one, and you better pick the correct one of the words I just used. Whole. And this area, this like area here, it really does, because it ties in Chase's old village, Liz's Inn, Jasted's, I'm not sure if I pronounced it correctly, little buildings which have been there for a while, and my area here. And you just did get a glimpse at the temple. We'll go. It's just probably the main star of today's episode because it's what I've been working on. But we'll get to that in just a moment. It ties in my boardwalk harbory area right back into this village. And it just really gives the area a lot better feel like than the random pieces that we had. The random pieces of the puzzle that we had before. And I think that's a good metaphor, actually. It's this area, if you just look at it as if it was a puzzle, we had all these random pieces, maybe just a couple of them. Kobe's cheating. Maybe little clusters of connected pieces together, and this little puzzle piece over here just really made sure that like all our small little collections here just became like a big part of the puzzle and completed it to a large extent. So we've been up here quite long. Let's actually go down into the village first of all, because I really like, once again, the feel that it gives. And I just want to show it off real quick. Chase does have a YouTube channel, so I will link it in the description. Of course, he has been very busy, and he might not be able to. Let's say hi to CQ. He might not be able to post anything anytime soon, but maybe just as Amy, he will do so just after the video goes up. Someone mined some ice here and forgot to replace it with water. I don't have a bucket on me, so I won't fix it today, maybe later. And what this area does, like I said, it really ties in areas. And the area itself gives a really good feel of like a little village as well. Like this is the center, I think. And that is like a gate and houses in every direction. Really good houses as well. And it connects, like I said, to so many pieces. And I really, really enjoy having it here. It really, like, one of the main things about this area is everybody, or at least everybody was kind of just building, and like all styles, everybody just built their own style. And it was like, it was a group project, but it wasn't really a collab kind of thing, because everybody was just having their separate plots and just doing their own thing. And now that it's tying in, hopefully also in that direction soon, and like over there and all the way over to the temple and stuff, we've all been there. Hopefully that really gives the area the feel that we are trying to give it. So then, let's actually start outside for my temple. I just filled in like the little cobble walls, whatever they are exactly. In here, I think they're mandatory. You need something here that would normally kind of stop people from falling to their death here. Not that it's that bad. I like leaving them open for 2 reasons. One, I still like to be able to fall to my death because I won't from near. I don't want to take the stairs. As well as just leaving it open. Crack gives a lot better feel. It looks better in my opinion than just having one big row of fence. I think skin just joined, yeah. So I like saying hi to everybody. So if I'm ever on the server and I don't say hi to you, just shout at me, because then I probably just AFK or something, probably. Finish the roof area entrance here. I'm not sure what you want to call it. Added in once again some lapis just for the color. Did some cobble in there just to give it a little bit more of varying block, because all the gray brick, and we're gonna see this more because this building isn't finished yet. The gray brick on its own, like even with the little different textures in it, it's still pretty boring. So we've got to find more ways to make this into, make it interesting basically. So inside where the fire is still annoying, I just added in some support beams in the roof, added this piece of art as a centerpiece to here. I wasn't sure, like it's kind of a temple, but I didn't want to build like a cross or any other religious symbol that was being used, because that's not the idea of it. You know, it's all just fantasy. So I just kind of went to town with an idea, and I got to this. It's not symmetrical, that's on purpose, so I might still change it up. I might just tear it all down and build it up again. I was just looking, trying, and I came up with this. And I do think it looks pretty good. So currently that's what we're sticking with. Up there, I still need to find something to do. I have a window in there right now. You hardly even can see it in the first place. When you're standing down there, you can see it from up there, but that's not really relevant. But from up there, I actually kind of like how the window looks, so we'll see how we fit it in. I might put in like a little, I don't know what you call that, this little walking area here. Maybe something over there, but I don't really have a place to put a stair. I could put a stair here maybe, but then I need to mess with the roof and blah blah blah. So that's all kind of think work that I have to do on my own. There's still quite a lot of think work I have to do, and it's not gonna all fit into today's episode, so that's probably what you're gonna get. Probably what you're gonna get in the next episode. Did some glass here, but we'll get to that later. Did I mention I got the sea lanterns from CC? Many thanks. Didn't have to pay for it, which was really nice. And they just give some light and make it look good at night and stuff. So let's just take a quick walk outside, because one of the main other things that has changed since last episode is actually the backside. And as you can see, I decided to not go with a flat wall here. Last episode I said I didn't want to do it, but I felt like it fit in. Kind of with the Roman style temple. But of course it's just inspired by it. I can do my own thing. And I went with it. It gives it a little bit more of a cathedral feel though. Like the oval shape there. But we'll get to that in just a moment. I do like how it looks from the side. The wall's still a little bit boring. Still have to find, especially for this area, something to do here. These little pointy bits in the roof, they're not actually symmetrical. The whole roof isn't symmetrical, and I don't really mind it. I think it's okay. Sometimes asymmetry is good. I think this is one of those cases. Don't want to have. Oh, thank you. So basically, this is the last area. There's like that side. We'll talk about that in a moment as well. What I did here is just like basically like I did with my manor in Westside Village. Just put the pillars in, put some glass in between, did a little bit of pattern with a different colored glass. And the main thing about this, the main difficulty with like building like this is the roof. You could have kind of seen it in my manner, I guess. The roof has a very much a tendency to look boring, especially when you go like this. When you go like this, and especially in like in this direction. I hope this is all making sense to you. It actually fits in with the Nordic roofs, who kind of do this on their own anyway. They have slightly more of a curve often. If you can follow my cursor, I hope I don't look stupid. Like I imagine if you don't really follow my cursor, anything I say doesn't make any sense to you. So I hope you can, especially in the snow as well. So yeah, that's basically the backside. There isn't much to it, but I do quite kind of like it. Real quick, just about the left side. I was thinking of maybe making a garden here. Currently this side, this being open, I actually kind of like. I don't really want to close it. So I was just standing here, and I was thinking, you know, I'm not using this area at all. Why not just make a little garden here and plant some, I don't know, random crops or something. Maybe not even plant crops, but just make something that seems useful. And also hides the boring wall of this building here. This building has too many boring walls, but since I don't know what to put in there, yeah, it's just kind of sitting there. Actually, we can just take a look at the map real quick. I think that's what we'll do. Do we want to do that? Nah. I mean, the map just shows like those areas. I already showed it. It looks kind of cool, but let's only look at it when I finish the whole map of the area again. So guys, for now, thank you so much for your support. I love all the comments, especially the comments, but I also really like the likes and the subscribes. When you give them, keep them coming. I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next one, and bye bye.